Okay, here we go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. I just want to take the time and say hello, how are you? And I hope that all is well. I've been brainstorming today. For once, I actually thought about what I wanted to speak about, but nothing came to mind. So I am led to believe that my spirit is making sure that anytime I'm speaking to you, that I am speaking from source energy, God, the creator, whomever you may see God as, because there was so many things that was running through my head, but I couldn't come up with what I wanted to speak about because, like I said, Spirit is going to hold me true to speaking just from my natural mind and not from a notion or premeditative mind, something that I've written down. And I'm still waiting for Spirit to somewhat tell me what it is that I'm supposed to say today. But it's been an urgency all day that I should do a video. And I know I've been skipping, and I am going to get more consistent on that. But you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, and read the thoughts that I do think every morning, that I've been very consistent on waking up and making sure that I put something out there. Something is better than doing nothing. But I do want to find my way to be more consistent on the thoughts of Amanda GoodmanBerry with me live talking to you. Choices. That's what just ran across my mind. Choices. And as I think of choices, I think of choices and how we get to choose. We do not get to choose our parents. We do not get to choose where we're born. We do not get to choose when we will die. But what we do get to choose is why we're alive and why we're here, how we live, and how we accept, whether it's functional, dysfunctional, great parents, not so great parents. We do get to choose as we grow older how we will deal with the way we were brought to earth. So as Spirit is speaking to me, this is good. This is really, really good. This is really good. I want to talk about, I don't think anyone chooses to be in hurt, to be in pain, or to at least they don't know what they're choosing. Or they do know. Sometimes some people do know that they're hurting you. And sometimes some people just honestly, I don't think they know any better. But they still get to choose. I think if you know what you would want to happen to you, you should know what you should not be doing to another person. So there's a big contradiction on how you choose and you get to choose. So I'm going to talk about you get to choose once you come of age and once you understand what's right and what's wrong. You get to choose how you treat someone. You get to choose to be better. You get to choose to do what's right. We're living in a world that wants you to do more wrong than you do what's right. To do what's right can cost you your job, can cost you your friends, can cost you your family. It's just a cost. But is it really a cost? And as I'm saying that, if I'm choosing to do what's right causes me to lose things and people, then I'm going to give them a goodbye, because I'm going to choose to do what the will of God has chosen me to do. And if that's not what you like about me, or what you decide that I'm doing is not what you think I should be doing, I'm going to say goodbye again. And I think the more I talk today, the more, and this is probably going to be more than 5 minutes. And I don't mind going over the 5 minutes anymore, because When spirit really begins to vamp up inside of you, you really begin to vamp up in your words. I have just decided in my life in the past few months that to live my life the way I want to live it and to live it out loud may require me walking away from things. It may require me walking to things. It may require me to revisit things. It may require me to be more transparent. It may require me to sit here and tell you the stories that brought me to where I am today, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because if my story saved one person, God has been blessed. If my story helps one person, God has been blessed. If my story heals one person, God has been blessed. And you guess you're wondering why you say I haven't been blessed. I wasn't put here on earth to do my will. I was put here on earth to do God's will. It say God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So if God is getting the victory, I'm so grateful and I am thankful. So going back to we get to choose. Choose to do the right thing. We're not going to get it right. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm by far nowhere near close to being perfect. But I'm good. And even if I do something wrong, the intentions of my heart was to do something right. If I hurt you unintentionally, just know that it was not intentional. If I say something to you that offend you, I'm so grown. Talk to me. Because sometimes we can do things and say things that we're not even aware that could have harmed another person. We're just thinking that we're speaking our truth and we're just speaking what's from our heart. But sometimes speaking from the heart, you don't have to change that. But if it offended someone and they don't understand it, try to help them best understand how you meant to say it or in the way in which you were saying it. So today is more of a ramble of me just talking to you. And I'm okay with that. And I think at 7-8 minutes right now, I think that God just wanted me to talk to you. And maybe even talk to myself. But we're going to have conversations. And at some point, I put this in the universe today. We're going to have conversations to talk about the thoughts of Amanda GoodmanBerry. And I want people to have conversations back with me because I want you to be able to help me go inside of these thoughts. And I've had these thoughts ever since I was a very young child. And I want to understand how I knew so many things that came to pass. I know it's the gift. I'm not questioning the gift. But God has shown me so many things that has come to pass. And I know there's someone out there that's smarter than I am that can help me understand how do I know, how do I see, and how is it that God places me 10 to 15 steps in front of any situation or people before it comes to me. That's $1 million question for me. I know it's God, but I know God has anointed people to help you understand those gifts and talents. So if you have gifts and talents, don't throw it away because you're afraid to trust it. I almost threw it away because it was easier to ignore it than it was to walk into it. Me talking to you today, I almost threw it away today because I couldn't figure out what God wanted me to talk about. And as I'm coming closer to the end, I know he told me choices to choose. And I'm not sure if I really clarified that to you, but I know that it will come to me, and we'll come back and revisit this video, and we'll talk about the choices and how we choose. So what I want to leave with you today and leave with myself today, I want to think about my choices, and I want to think about how I'm choosing them. I want to think about the map that was written for me in my mother's womb. And even before the seed was planted, there was a way and a roadmap that I was supposed to go on. And I think I'm just jumping back on the road. I'm getting on the right highway right now. And I'm just starting to really drive on the highway. And it's a wonderful feeling because I don't do this for show. I do this because I should be doing it. I do this because I love doing it. I do this because I want to do it. So when you get in position and you do it because you're doing it because you want to do it, you love doing it, and it's not for show, the gift of God can come through you, because God wants people who is willing to do things for Him more than for yourself. And for Him, I will continue to show up. I am going to get more consistent and be here every day, or at least try to be here every day or every other day. Even if it's just a short 2 minutes or 1 minute, I am going to begin to say something. So if you go over to Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, you can see the thoughts of Amanda GoodmanBerry, and you can begin to understand what I'm talking about. I've also created, real quick, I've also created a women group, Chilling with Amanda GoodmanBerry, and it's just for women. And no offense to men, but sometimes women just need a safe space to just be able to, just to talk. So come on over to Chilling with Amanda GoodmanBerry and hang out. And every morning I get up and I post to the women, totally opposite of what I say to the thoughts of Amanda GoodmanBerry, which is to all people. But the women group is my newest things. I just came up with it within less than 7 days, and I'm waiting on God to really show me what He wants me to do with these beautiful, wonderful women that has come aboard. So with that being said, I want to say thank you for having me. Thank you for listening to me. If you've watched this video, thank you for taking the time to hear me out. Also, I would greatly appreciate if you would thumbs it up, give it a like, share it. That would be great. The more that I can get the word out about what God is doing with me, I pray that it will motivate someone else. So if you feel it in your heart, thumbs it up, like it, and share it. It would be greatly appreciated. I thank you, and I love you. We'll see you next time. Bye.